Hi friends, welcome back to our channel Mentoring Minds with Ajay Sharma. I hope डेप्रिसिएशन तो अब आपको काफी पसंद आ रहा होगा. डेप्रिसिएशन के कंसेप्ट्स अब तक क्लियर हो गए होंगे. Let us understand the last concept of journal entry under reducing balance method. ये एक ऐसा कंसेप्ट है जहां पर बच्चे काफी कन्वीनियंटली जर्नल एंट्रीज पास कर लेते हैं, लेकिन तकलीफ कहां पर होती है? वही कैलकुलेशंस पर. तो लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू डू कैलकुलेशंस एंड साइमल्टेनियसली हाउ टू पास द जर्नल एंट्रीज. तो आज हम कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग करने वाले हैं और कुछ अमेजिंग देखने वाले हैं. सो लेट्स सी हियर व्हाट द एंट्रीज आर देयर अंडर डिमिनिशिंग बैलेंस मेथड, राइट, फॉर अस. Now before proceeding, let us recall the rules of debit and credit. हमें पता है there are two approaches for rules of debit and credit. One is the traditional approach and the other one is modern approach. As per traditional approach, accounts are classified into three categories, that is personal, real and nominal. We are also aware with the rules of debit and credit. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit all expenses and losses, while credit all incomes and gains. Also, there is one more rule, that is one more approach given by Luca Pacioli. So that is modern approach. It says the accounts are classified into four categories: asset, liabilities, expense and income. Here he says डेबिट ऑल असेट्स एंड क्रेडिट ऑल लाइबिलिटीज. हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे जीवन में ज्यादा से ज्यादा असेट्स आए और कम से कम लाइबिलिटीज आए. इसीलिए असेट्स को हम डेबिट करते हैं यानी प्लस करते हैं और लाइबिलिटीज को क्रेडिट यानी माइनस करते हैं. इफ देयर इज इंक्रीज इन असेट हम डेबिट करेंगे एंड इफ देयर इज डिक्रीज इन असेट यानी असेट कम हो रही है, सो वी आर गोइंग टू डेबिट द लाइबिलिटीज. असेट बढ़ेगी तो हम डेबिट करेंगे, असेट कम हो जाएगी तो हम क्रेडिट करेंगे. व्हाइल लाइबिलिटीज आर इंक्रीजिंग, सो वी विल क्रेडिट, and decrease in liabilities we are going to debit. So let's see such type of sum they are going to give us in our exam. ये 8 मार्क के लिए हो सकता है, 10 मार्क या 12 मार्क के लिए हो सकता है. So let us read and understand the question. पहले हम समझेंगे कि क्वेश्चन में पूछ क्या रहे हैं and accordingly we are going to solve the sum. Here they are asking us pass journal entries for 3 years period from 2020-21, 21-22 and 22-23. So हम क्या करेंगे? 3 साल का हम यहाँ पर टाइमलाइन ड्रॉ कर लेंगे. So 3 year, our year starts from 2020 and ends on 31st March 23. Madhav Traders Agra purchased a machine for 80,000 on 1st April 2020. So 1st April 2020 हमने asset purchase करी, machine purchase की. On 1st October 21, the firm purchased an additional machinery. Fine. So 1st October 21 comes after 1st April 21. ठीक है. So in the second year we are purchasing asset. On 1st January 2023 comes before 31st March 2023. So in the third year we have sold the machine purchased on 1st October 21 became obsolete and was sold at a loss of rupees 2,575. Here in this sum they have not given us sale proceed. Okay, so there is a loss on second machine which is 2,575. On the same day another machine costing 60,000 was purchased. Depreciation was provided annually on 31st March at the rate 10% per annum. ये 10% नॉट नेसेसरी दैट दे आर गोइंग टू गिव अस 10%. कभी ये 12% हमें दे सकते हैं, 15% हमें दे सकते हैं, 20% हमें दे सकते हैं, 8% भी, 6% भी, हमें कोई भी रेट ऑफ परसेंटेज हमें दे सकते हैं. वी नो हाउ टू कैलकुलेट परसेंटेज, राइट, यूजिंग शॉर्टकट टेक्निक्स. शॉर्टकट टेक्निक्स के जरिए हम दैट मच परसेंटेज कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे. जो भी वैल्यू निकलेगी दैट वैल्यू विल बी फॉर 12 मंथ्स एंड देन हाफ ईयर का रूल ले करके हम फॉर द नंबर ऑफ मंथ्स वी कैन कैलकुलेट द डेप्रिसिएशन. नाउ हमने टाइमलाइन ड्रॉ कर लिया है एंड आफ्टर टाइमलाइन वी आर गोइंग टू आइडेंटिफाई फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कि फॉर हाउ मेनी मंथ्स वी हैव यूज्ड द एसेट. इन द फर्स्ट ईयर वी परचेज द एसेट ऑन 1st April, वी यूज्ड इट फॉर 12 months. Second year again we have used the first asset for 12 months and second asset we used it for 6 months. In the third year हमने ये second asset बेच दी. So second asset we sold on 1st January after 9 months. सर कैसे? 1st April से 1st January अगर हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो 9 months आएगा. And then from 1st January to 31st March 3 months आता है. First asset we are going to use it for 12 months and this third asset we are going to use it for 3 months. So after completing the first step, the next step is calculation. So अब हम calculate करेंगे. We'll take the help of this type of working note and calculate depreciation at 10% per annum under RBM. ये हम 10% calculate करें, 12%, 6%, you are aware कैसे हम calculate करते हैं. Now, first of all, let us write the date on which we have purchased the asset and the cost value. So पहली asset हमने purchase करी on 1st April, the cost is 80,000. सेकेंड असेट हमने खरीदी 1 अक्टूबर 20,000 और थर्ड असेट हमने परचेज करी ऑन 1 जनवरी फॉर 60,000. इन द फर्स्ट ईयर वी हैव जस्ट यूटिलाइज द असेट आफ्टर परचेजिंग इट. ठीक है, सो विल चार्ज डेप्रिसिएशन फॉर 12 मंथ्स. 10% ऑफ 80,000 इज 8,000. सो 8,000 होता है 10% ऑफ 80,000. सो नाउ विल सब्ट्रैक्ट एंड फाइंड आउट द रिटन डाउन वैल्यू. The total amount of depreciation is 8,000 and written down value 72. In the second year, we are purchasing the asset and utilizing it for 6 months. First asset, we are using it for 12 months. So 12 months, we are going to calculate depreciation on 72,000. याद रहे, under reducing balance method, depreciation has to be charged on reduced value. So 10% is 7,200. While 10% of 20,000 is 2,000, but 2,000 is for 12 months, 6 months ka it will be 1,000. So total amount of written down value is 64,800 and here 19,000. Total 8,200 and 83,800. Now in the third year, we have sold the asset. The second asset हमने बेच दिया. तो जब हम asset बेचते हैं, at that time we have to consider for the depreciation and then only we should sell the asset. ठीक है, so हमने asset 9 महीने यूज करी for 9 months. So now we will charge depreciation. यहाँ पर गलती भी हो सकती है. हम generally depreciation first asset पर calculate करके हम asset बेच देंगे और हम सोचेंगे कि हमने सम सही solve किया, जबकि ये गलत होगा. Here we are selling the second asset. तो second asset को हमें बेचना है. So याद रहे, here 9 months we are going to calculate it on 19,000 as per matching concept. 10% of 19,000 होता है 1,900. ये 1,900 is for 12 months. तो 6 months का इसका half, 3 months का further half, right? And 6 and 3 is 9 months. So 9 months का हमारा आ जाएगा 1,425. After subtracting 1,475 हमें मिलेगी book value. 17,575 we sold it at a loss of 2,575. हमने इसे लॉस में बेचा, यानी हमने ज्यादा में बेचा होगा या कम में? Yes, absolutely right. हमने इसे कम में बेचा. So difference amount is 15,000. हमने इसे 15,000 रुपए में बेच दिया. Now the remaining asset we purchased it and utilized it for 12 months and as well as 3 months the new asset. So 10% होगा 6,480. 60,000 का 10% होता है 6,000 which is for 12 months. 12 महीने का 6,000 तो 1 महीने का 500. 1 महीने का 500 तो 3 महीने का 1,500. Even this way you can calculate it. Fine. So written down value we are going to write. Also we'll write the total depreciation and the total written down value. Now year by year we are going to pass the journal entry. In the first year the amount of depreciation is 8,000 and 72,000. Okay. So here if you observe, in the first year we are purchasing the asset. तो जब हम asset purchase करते हैं तो asset हमारे पास आती है. So we'll write the journal entry as machinery account debit to cash. Right? Machine हमारे पास आ रही है और cash जा रहा है. Narration is like we have purchased asset. Now we are going to charge depreciation. So at the end of the year we'll charge depreciation. The journal entry is a depreciation to machinery. So depreciation is a loss. Hence the journal entry is depreciation to machinery. And in the third year we are transferring this depreciation to profit and loss. So journal entry is profit and loss account debit to depreciation. Kitna easy. So in the first year when we are purchasing the asset, only 3 journal entry comes. In the second year, we have purchased the asset, also we have utilized the asset, and at the end of the year, we are going to charge depreciation. So same journal entries we are going to pass. See, in the second year, the total depreciation is 8,200 and the written down value is 83,800. So here in the second year, we are purchasing the asset. So when you purchase the asset, asset comes in and cash goes out. While at the end of the year we are going to charge depreciation. जब हम depreciation charge करते हैं तो depreciation is a loss. So journal entry is depreciation to machinery. Hence we'll write depreciation account debit to machinery account. And then this depreciation we are going to transfer it to profit and loss. So profit and loss account debit to depreciation account. कितना easy, right? So in the first year as well as in the second year, same repeated entries have come. Now in the last year we have sold the asset. जब भी हम asset बेचते हैं तब 3 entries consider करनी होती है. The entries are for depreciation, sale proceed and the profit or loss. So here we will charge depreciation. So again the depreciation की entry will be depreciation account debit to machinery account. Now we are selling the asset. So asset comes in or goes out? Goes out and cash comes in. So here cash to machinery. So journal entry we are going to write accordingly, right? Then there is a loss. So loss should be debited. So journal entry for loss on sale is loss account debit to machinery account, right? So here the journal entry will write loss on sale of machinery to machinery account. Easy? Now here after selling the asset, check out, have we purchased the asset? क्या हमने asset purchase करी? The answer is yes. So when you purchase the asset, we'll pass the entry for asset purchase, and then at the end of the year, depreciation and transfer. So again 3 entries we are going to pass. So here the amount of depreciation is 7980 and the balance amount 116820. So here we are purchasing the asset. So asset comes in and cash goes out. So journal entry will be machinery to cash. Then we are going to charge depreciation. So entry will be depreciation to machinery. And then this depreciation we are going to transfer it to profit and loss account. So profit and loss to depreciation account. Now one more entry we are going to write for transferring this loss also. So ये जो loss हुआ हमें, loss on sale of machinery, ये loss भी हमें transfer करना होगा profit and loss account में. So journal entry आ जाएगी profit and loss to loss account. So journal entry हम accordingly यहाँ पर लिख देंगे. And then at the end we are going to do the total of journal. Got it? तो कितना आसान है. So what we understand, जो हमारे दिमाग में चीजें चल रही हैं, whatever entries that are going on, whatever process that is going on, according to that process हमें journal entry pass करनी चाहिए. हमने asset purchase करी, फिर हमने asset use करी, so at the end we are going to charge depreciation and then transfer. कितना easy. So just understand the logical process and then you are going to pass the journal entry, right? So let us test our knowledge on the base of recall test. देखते हैं हमें ये चीज समझ में आती है या नहीं. Book value of asset. Book value of asset क्या होता है? Book value of asset means current market price or it will be value as shown in the books of account. Is it the current market price or is it the value which is shown in the books of accounts? Yes, your answer is right. You have correctly guessed. यहाँ पे book value means obviously it is recorded in books of account. So answer is value as shown in books of account. And last one, gold is not essentially a depreciating asset. क्या gold जो metal है वो depreciate होता है? Agree or disagree? सर गोल्ड डेप्रिशिएट होता है, अग्री और डिसअग्री? यस, योर गेस इज राइट. बेसिकली इट इज अग्री. इट डज नॉट डेप्रिशिएट. गोल्ड इज सच एन असेट, इज सच अ मेटल वेयर इट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस असेट इंक्रीजेस. द रीजन इट्स अ रेयर असेट, इट्स अ रेयर मिनरल। तो जब ये रेयर मिनरल होता है तो रेयर मिनरल की डिमांड ज्यादा होती है, और डिमांड ज्यादा होने से वैल्यू भी ज्यादा होती है। सो व्हाट वी अंडरस्टैंड कि गोल्ड इज सच एन असेट विच इज जनरली और essentially not to be a depreciating asset. So dear student, we understood the concept of depreciation. I hope depreciation के ये सीरीज, ये सेशंस आपको अच्छे लगे होंगे, आपको मजा आया होगा और आपने कुछ नया सीखा होगा। So keep learning, keep watching, keep growing. Mentoring Minds with Ajay Sharma.